From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Jed Castles.
All right, let's check out the rainfall we've had overnight. Wow, what a rain, and boy, big gift on our doorstep this morning as the rain really set up across much of West Oklahoma, now rolling through central Oklahoma, and most of the rain now sliding over into the eastern part of the state where they should get some heavy rainfall coming up here today as well. But boy, great totals, a lot of 1-2 inch type rains across Oklahoma this morning. So really welcome. It's kind of zero in on this rain. Show you what it did up in northwest Oklahoma. Not as much up near Buffalo, about 1/10 of an inch, but you go toward Freedom and Woodward, you got a good 1/2 inch there. Arnett, you picked up about 1/3. 2 inches of rain in Putnam, close to 2 inches in El Reno, and in north central Oklahoma. Wow, whopping rainfall there from Guthrie to Red Rock. Many areas there too, almost 3 inches there just to the west of Stillwater. Boy, big time rainfall there, southwest Oklahoma. Get a few spots a little bit less, but everybody got some good rain. Hollis, Altus, Tipton, all about 1/3 of an inch. You go to Elk City, just under an inch. Cheyenne, you picked up over an inch. Clinton, you picked up almost 1.5 inches of rainfall, a little more than that. And again, you go toward Oklahoma City, our totals were closer to 1/2 inch of rainfall. So here's the storm system moving across, and again, watching that storm rolling in now from Omaha, Kansas City, down to Dallas. Rainfall continues there, and the rain really gets going and will continue in the eastern sides of Oklahoma, where they should have eventually, 1, 2, maybe some spots locally, 3 inches of rainfall. Look at this up here in the northern plains. That is a blizzard warning for the central northern plains, just north of Kansas City. So if you're heading up that direction, cancel those plans because that is going to be a mess. We're going to talk more about that here coming up in just a little bit. Right now, looking at the live view on reflectivity, again, some showers are still possible for Oklahoma City, but you see there most of the rain now has slid off to our east. From Beggs to Okemah, Wetumpka, near Holdenville, there's some rain back over toward Conwa, Bing, Ada, and Pauls Valley. That'll kind of ride up. So our friends in Seminole, Cromwell, Holdenville, Conwa, you guys will, and Maud also will have still a chance of additional rainfall. Here in Oklahoma City, we might see a shower, but it more limited, and it looks more spotty in nature here the rest of today. We're 56 right now. It's a mild start. No real wind chill to speak of now. Temperatures right now from the south, with the winds from the south, temperatures in the 50s. So it is a mild start this morning. Again, areas of rain sliding off to the east, but maybe a few more additional showers trying to pop up in central Oklahoma later this afternoon before that rides off to the east. Any evening plans for Christmas Eve? Looks good. There'll be some clouds around, but north winds will take over, and it will be turning colder. Those north winds kick in and then drying out. Looks clear, clear sailing for Santa coming in on Christmas morning. The winds will be a story. They'll be up at times to 20, but watch the winds going into the evening, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Really kick in, so if you're going out for your Sunday evening plans, grab the coat. Make sure you got the coat and got the kids have the coats ready to go, as it's going to be windy and cold coming in. So rain chances possible, but they will be diminishing today. 60 here at noontime, and then going into the evening, temperatures will dropping through the 40s. Add that wind, it's going to feel cold. North winds will be sustained, 15 to 20, gusts at times up near 30 going into the evening hours. 40s and 50s out there right now. Right now, the snow cover in the Panhandle area, or the Rocky Mountains is where it is, but watch the system kind of roll across these areas up over the northern plains where the storm system will really gather strength. Watch it spin there. Coming on Christmas Day. White Christmas expected up there where you see that snow. Storm doesn't move too much, kind of drops anchor. Big upper level low kind of curling right over the central parts of the country. And that's going to keep our weather cold as we go into the middle part of the week. That storm system gradually starts to slide off to the east, but it's a slow mover. So we'll continue with what we'll call a seasonably cold forecast that'll take us into the rest of the week. Look at the snow. Some areas in the central plains, maybe up to 1 to 2 feet of snowfall, so high impacts of snowfall across parts of the central and northern plains going into your Monday and your Tuesday. Colder air starts to nose in. We really will feel that air by Christmas morning. 20s and 30s around cold forecast will rebound back up to the 40s coming up on Christmas Day. So checking your forecast here, we're watching a cold forecast here. That'll be the story into much of next week. That's the last week of December. We'll call it seasonably cold. No real extreme cold showing up, and generally dry. A chance of precip at the end of that 9-day Christmas Eve will be cold.